there are people who God has ordained to assist you in life who currently are unemployed as far as your destiny is concerned, because you are not yet attempting the kind of things that will require their help. How big is a star? It's hard to comprehend the sheer size of objects in space, but let's give it a try. On a clear night in the country, maybe you can see 3,000 stars, but that's just a tip of a vast cosmic iceberg. According to Discovery UK, in our galaxy alone, there are over 100 billion stars and over 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe. There are more stars than there are specks of sand on the Earth. Most of the stars are so far away that we know so little about them. But of all the stars in our galaxy, there is one that is really close: the Sun. That's right, the Sun is a star. Sunlight is nothing but starlight. Seen from the Earth, the Sun seems like just a blinding ball of light, but it's really a ball of superheated gas that has been lighting our solar system for 46 billion years and that dominates all life on Earth. At 93 million miles away, the Sun is so immense that you can fit 1,000,000 Earths into the Sun. At over 1,000,000 kilometers in diameter, yet our Sun is tiny compared to some of the really big stars out there. That's right, there are some stars in our galaxies that are 5 million times, 500 million times, and some over 1,000,000,000 times bigger than our Sun. Now note, all this is still just in one galaxy, our galaxy called the Milky Way, which is one out of 100 billion galaxies out there, the Sun. During the months of preparation for the 2020 Lagos City Marathon, I will go out on the road running, and there it will be up there in the sky. If I was running in the evening, I would be blessed with the cool, beautiful, cool shade of orange version of it, a beautiful sunset. And if I was running in the morning, it will be the bright yellow version of it, the beautiful bright yellow version of it that I will be graced with, a beautiful sunrise. Every time I see the sun, it reminds me that whatever I do in life, whatever my goal, whatever my dream is, I should dare to think big, I should dare to dream big. And where I feel my dream is big, I should dare to dream bigger. Because that's what it is, that we should dare to go for those sunlight goals, those goals that are big, bold, bright, and beautiful, if we are going to take our lives to a whole new level. I like the way my mentor, Adeyemi, puts it. He says that there are people who God has ordained to assist you in life who currently are unemployed as far as your destiny is concerned, because you are not yet attempting the kind of things that will require their help. What this says to me is that a mediocre venture will never attract excellent people. To attract great people into our lives, we must have great dreams, we must have big dreams. Because here is the thing, popular sentiment will tell you to set SMART goals, where SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound goals. But the challenge is that there are so many people gunning for those SMART goals. That area is choked. And that is where you find small-minded thinking people who end up causing you big problems. Instead of setting SMART goals, set DOM goals, where DOM stands for dream-driven, uplifting, method-friendly, and behavior-triggered goals, Brenda Burchard says. Now, this is one reason why I believe that people give excuses and do not take those steps they need to take that will take their lives to a whole new level. Why? Because they are not setting goals that are inspiring enough. Goals that are big, bold, bright, and beautiful, that just lights up their soul and gets the blood in their veins pumping. And in some cases where they actually have this kind of goals, the issue might be that they have not taken out the time to appreciate just how bright and beautiful these goals are. and to understand and realize the huge difference it will make if they would just dare to take a step. And for me, that's why I feel it's so important that instead of thinking of the amazing and awesome facts of the sun and the universe and allowing that to make us feel small and insignificant, I believe that hearing facts like that should inspire us to stand taller and to dream bigger. Because yes, while on one hand, hearing amazing facts like that should make your view of your personal issues and your sense of entitlement be small, that's what it should do. But it should remind us that the universe is wide, open, and free for anyone and for everyone who would dare to dream big and wide, for anyone who would dare to make a mark in their own time and on this earth. That's what I believe it should remind us of. That's what I believe it should inspire us to do. And while someone out there might be saying, well, Kayode, that's great and good for you, whatever helps you sleep at night, right? What's my business with that? What's wrong with dreaming small or having small plans? The truth is, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I only believe that we need to dream big for two reasons. Number one, people will say things like reduce the size of your dream because times are hard. But I believe that we need to dream bigger because times are hard. No individual, organization, or nation ever came out of a crisis by playing small or thinking small. Each and every one of them came out of a crisis because they dared to dream. They dared to believe in the big, bold, bright, and beautiful times that lay way ahead of that crisis that they may be going through at that particular moment. The second reason I believe that we need to dream big is because that's the only way real progress and advancement comes. Have you ever thought about it this way, that the reason why you and I may probably be struggling at the level that we currently are may be because we are not dreaming big enough, may be because we are not reaching far enough. You've heard that saying that reach for the moon, and even if you don't get the moon, you will fall amongst the stars. I've seen this at play practically while playing the FIFA soccer game on PS. Now what happens is that you don't get better playing FIFA by playing at the level of difficulty that you are comfortable with. You only get better playing FIFA by playing at a level of difficulty that is way higher than the level of difficulty you are comfortable with. And this applies to every game, to any game in life. To get better, to grow, to develop, to become stronger, we can only do that by playing with other players that are way better than we are. And that's why I believe that it's very, very important that we dream big, that we go for those big, bold, bright, and beautiful goals. It's helpful to remember that if we are going to live a life of no excuses, if we are going to crush our goals, break barriers, become the best version of ourselves, be those high performers that God has created us to be, become a pleasant surprise to ourselves and to all those around us, that it's about going for those sunlight goals, those big, bold, bright, and beautiful goals. And then to realize that on the way, the interesting thing is that we get to meet and collaborate with those rare, few and precious people doing the same. That reminds us that we should dare to go for our dream and destiny and not just go for something that is realistic and attainable.